this is their cynical move here. They think, well, we'll bring in cops. They can't attack cops. Well, we'll bring in an attractive blonde. I mean, it's a woman. They can't. We actually can.
What do you think of Nikki Haley? Did you ever consider her?
What I got to say, you don't really want to put it on.
Let me hear it.
Well, the woman's not going to be a good president. She don't have no balls to scratch. She's just going to scratch her head.
This narrative about Republicans being racist and cannot stand Mexican people and black people and women is ridiculous. This idiotic guy was on stage with Candace Owens a few days ago and asked her, what America are we going back to make America great again? The one where women couldn't vote or black people were swinging from trees? I would say to him if I was standing in front of him, I absolutely want to go back to the America where women couldn't vote.
Fascinating. Now that gentleman was Mark Robinson. He is the Republican nominee for governor in the state of North Carolina. And what you just heard him say back in 2020 sounds pretty bad.
I remember her last name because who forgets a last name that is Tax? But I don't remember your first name. Paula Tax. So NBC just reported that Michelle Obama has said she will not run for president.
Thank God.
Okay.
Yes.
Ainsley said, I would love the reaction from a woman in the crowd. And
I wouldn't vote for a woman, and especially, Nikki Haley. I'm just going to say this. She's probably menopausal. We don't need that.
I mean, look, I don't know for sure. I don't know what that woman's age was. It's very likely she has gone through menopause or is experiencing it. Like, how is that a point to dissuade people from supporting someone? What does menopause have anything to do with it?
Her name was Caroline Edwards. And this is their cynical move here. They think, well, we'll bring in cops. They can't attack cops. Well, we'll bring in an attractive blonde. I mean, it's a woman. They can't. We actually can.
Greg Kelly, Newsmax host who on multiple occasions has proven to everyone that he's a pervy wanker. But aside from that, has raised his hand to say, no, we will absolutely attack cops as long as they don't go along with whatever narrative we want them to go along with. And in this case, he's talking about Officer Caroline Edwards, who testified on the first day of the House Select Committee hearings on the riots that took place on January 6th. Her testimony was powerful to say the least. So I want to give you a reminder of what she had to say. And then later, we'll tell you what Greg Kelly had to say in response to her powerful testimony.
What I saw was just a war scene. It was something like I had seen out of the movies. I couldn't believe my eyes. There were officers on the ground, they were bleeding, they were throwing up, they were, they had, I saw friends with blood all over their faces. I was slipping in people's blood.
So as she's giving that testimony, Greg Kelly is thinking about how attractive she is. He's also thinking about how he can essentially belittle her,